Good morning, beautiful people. It's another day. Give thanks always. Now, today we're going to do something a little different, a little history, a little culture. We'll be speaking about the Kromanti language that is spoken here in Jamaica. So, let's get into it. You know of Jamaican dialect, or what we call Patwa, but do you know the language of the Maroons called Kromanti? It is an English-based ritualistic language deeply rooted in Akan languages and was formerly the mother tongue of Jamaican Maroons. For reference, Akan is a Central Tano language and the principal native language of the Akan people of Ghana. The Akan languages include Fante, Asante, and the Twi family. Well, I'm hoping I said them the right. If I not say it right, feel free to correct me, alright? Now let's continue. It is spoken by the Eastern Maroons of Portland, Jamaica. It is called a deep Patwa, different from the dialect that we know as Patwa, but similar to Creole spoken in places like Suriname. Kromanti was used by the Maroons to communicate with their African-born ancestors. Hence, it consists of words and phrases mostly from the Akan languages. For example, I'm going to try to say a thing in a Kromanti that I learned just today. So, for example, you would say in Kromanti, Miss, I tell you that? Do you get what that means? Translated to English, it is I should tell you that. In Patwa, we should I tell you that, But that's just one simpler sentence. The Kromanti gets faster than the normal pace we use in Patwa. And trust me, people, enough people say we chat fast already. Another sentence in Kromanti. Once again, me I try a thing, alright? Me not talk everything to Obroni. Translated to English, it is I do not tell outsiders everything. In Patwa, we would say, me not tell people everything. Kromanti is also called Jamaican Maroon Creole, Jamaican Maroon language, and Maroon Spirit language. It is said that Kromanti, sadly, is dying because Maroons are said to be secretive and hence not many beyond their circles know how to speak Kromanti or even know of the language. Do you? As a Jamaican, have you ever heard of Kromanti or know any words from that language? As a Jamaican myself, I discovered it while researching the origins of Patwa. And that we're going to save for one next video. We're going to do the original of Patwa for another video. So ensure you subscribe. And also, we found that there's another language in Jamaica. So in all, that's about 3. Do you know what it is? Please feel free to tell us in the comments. Now, Kromanti is currently used mainly in special ceremonial situations known as Kromanti play. In this ceremony, they connect to the Maroon ancestors and ancestor spirits through dances, songs, and specific types of drumming. Before the 20th century, it was used for everyday communication. Now, here's an interesting fact. The name Queen Nanny comes from the Kromanti title Nana, which is given to chiefs. Another interesting fact to note is speakers of Kromanti, the Akan language naming conventions are used in which children are named for the day of the week on which they were born. So imagine if we did that in a English. Which day of Bampa? Wait, because Monday, Tuesday. But very interesting. So let us know. Have you ever heard a Jamaican speak Kromanti? And our brothers and sisters in the diaspora in African-based countries, in other countries, could you tell us more about this language? If you know of Kromanti, share the knowledge now. Make we know more about it, so that we can preserve this language and the Maroon culture as much as we can. We're all one people, right? We just end up in a different places, but we are so rooted in our African culture. So if you like this video, drop a like, subscribe, comment, or share. We'll be sharing more history, culture, travel, sports, and more with you. And tell us, did you learn something new from this video? We'd love to hear what you learned, so that we can create more just for you. Until next time, stay blessed, always.